Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Luke Wright is back, and we're going to review the interior of the 2016 Mini Cooper D.
It's showtime.
So, let's go into the interior. This is the 5-door model, which we're very lucky to have today. And this is the door card. You've got a speaker built into each door card. Love the little touches here, where the door handle has same colour as the leather, which is perfect. You've even got pockets for small bottles of drink and anything that your passengers might want. You also electronic windows, so they can open the windows if they'd like to. And this is generally the amount of space that you get. It is a small gap to get into, but then when you're here, it's actually quite comfortable. The seat is a bit like a bench. You've got good support behind you, and you've got quite a bit of leg room down here as well. So you're able to get your feet in and you're not being pushed up against the seat. Also, interesting touch, where you have like a cubby hole here where you can put whatever it is you want in there. Also, another useful feature, drink holder for your passenger, which is always pretty useful. And a lot of headroom as well. You've got quite a lot of headroom. You do also have a rear light that you can activate at night if you just need a bit of light in for the passengers, and they're also LED, and the LEDs are actually facing towards the rear passengers. So you also got grab handles if you need them. You've got a hook for a jacket or a shirt if you needed to hook up a shirt. But it's a comfortable place to be for rear passengers on a small car. You can't really complain. I love the pipe stitching as well here, and the leather is so soft. It feels really nice. Very good. Also, on this model, the electronic window, if you pull the toggle all the way back, the window will come down all the way automatically, and same if you push the toggle down. Your door handle is this, and that is again a hark back to the original Mini. And again, love the little touches where it's chrome, and it's different. It's different and funky, and as well, it's got a good action to it, a good feel to it. You can't knock it. It feels pretty good. The passenger gets this really interesting design where it's piano black that runs across the door. Also, color leather coded. Grab handle color coded to the leather, which is brilliant. Also speaker built in, and your passenger also has a little cubby hole for drinks, anything you need to put in there like leads, and you also have electronic mirrors for the same function where you can electronic windows where you can push a toggle all the way down for it to go down automatically, all the way up to go up automatically. And you've got a generous amount of space, so it's quite easy to get inside. And this is what you're greeted to. And it's quite an airy place to be. Do you feel like you're not constricted? You're not being squeezed in. You don't feel claustrophobic. And love the little details here where the leather is again color coded here. You get your glove box as well. The cooling fans, standard design, but they are spot on in how they face you and cool you down, which is because in this country it's either very, very cold or all of a sudden it's very, very warm. So you very well thought out design here by Mini, really well thought out, and plenty of leg room. Also at night there's an LED down there for the passenger, which is really, really good. And also the door handles illuminate as well, like a blue LED, which is good. Also cup holder for your passenger, good idea. And then you got your visors, you've got a mirror built in here. And you've got a grab handle as well. Notice there's no hook on this one. And you feel quite airy. It's a nice place to be. And it's just a nice place to be. Can't knock it. Seat is well bolstered. It feels comfortable. Headrest is comfortable. The bolster again is good on both sides. Leather soft, leather supple. Love the stitching as well that you can see on the leather. The piping, very smart by Mini. And it's just a nice place to be, really. And for the driver, same story. Love the black design here, where the way the plastic swoops off the left, it's very, very stylish. It's pretty interesting.
Cool.
Again, color-coded door handle, big speaker as well. That's your door, and your door handle is chrome. But also on the driver's side, this is where you control the central locking. So either lock to lock the car, or unlock it. That's how you unlock. And then you've also got electronic mirrors that you can adjust here. And you also have full control over the electric windows. And you have a toggle here between adjusting the left or the right mirror. And that button, I believe, brings the mirrors in, maybe? Possibly. And then you've got your cubbyhole space, Mini. Again, lovely blue colour. This particular model did not get electronic adjustable seats. It's all manual, but then that's probably reserved for the Mini Cooper Works, which is the high performance model where you get a lot more options as standard. And the leather, also you can, but you've also got an extra piece here on the leather for bolstering your legs on a long journey, which is just a nice touch, really. It's just a nice touch. Automatic headlights with manual control, and also fog lights and headlight adjustment. Oh, you can also set how long you want the headlights to stay on for. Interesting. So this is where you are, and on the steering wheel it feels really good. Leather, which is brilliant, with black insert here. You got a good position for your thumbs to go into when you want to go faster, but also the steering is well balanced. It's beautifully weighted, and the leather it's not very thick, but it is soft, and it does feel good in the hands. And you also have more controls. You have volume controls, so volume up, volume down. You can also select a track while you're on the move and press OK and select the next track. Also make a phone call. Also got voice activation. and then on the left is your cruise control. Your cruise control is quite interesting. So a plus button increases your speed with cruise control on, but if you push the button even more, then the engine keeps accelerating until you press the minus button to say don't keep increasing speed. But then you also have the button here to reduce speed or continuously reduce speed. You can limit your speed by the limit button when using cruise control, and you can also use the resume cruise control function there. So, and the controls, good tactile feel, they feel pretty good. So controls are really good. The cabin is quite airy. You feel very comfortable and well bolstered by the sea. This is a nice place to be. Can't knock it. So, the speedo, the only negative is the speedo. Because you notice that the speedo, the numbers are small and not very big. It would be nice if the numbers were bigger. Notice that the cruising speed of this Mini is 80 miles an hour. Rev counter. Vents are really well positioned. And then you have a handbrake, which is quite good, quite strong. I would trust it. And being the 3rd generation Mini, this model came with Mini's equivalent to the iDrive. So this is a BMW system. This is BMW iDrive with mini styling over it. And the iDrive is pretty useful. You've got menu, media. That's your on-off button. Also, this model comes with heated seats with multiple modes from warm to really warm to really hot. And BMW stroke Mini heated seats are strong. And then this is what you get. You got automatic climate control, which is perfect. 20 and 21, 22, 23, which is better, because there are cars where when you change to what temperature you would like, it does it in little increments, whereas this is just, hey, do you want it 21, 22, 23? It's dead easy. And what's interesting is how the display reacts to what temperature you like. That's really interesting. The numbers are very clear to read, and the orange accent is because that colour is the easiest colour to read at night or during the day, and that again is a BMW trait. You can turn the stop start on and off, but I find that it works really well. Don't have to bother. Your air conditioning button, which you can leave on all the time. This is where you can close the vents so that you only allow air coming in from the car rather than air coming in from the outside, if that makes sense. And then you got this one, which is effectively a BMW iDrive system, but with a mini skin to it, which is quite interesting. Love this. This is really funky, and I love how the colours react to what's happening on the screen. And then that's your volume control, that's your on-off button. You've got mode buttons, that's just change tracks. This is where you can set radio stations. Whoa, look at that, it's already responding. And then in this system, you've got things like settings. So you can choose modes like automatically lock my car, lock car after driving away. You can change the light settings, ambient light on, interior light, in brightness. Oh my god, welcome light. Holy crap. And then climate control. Oh my god, you got like different buttons here. You got a speed button. Don't know what that does. Warning. God, so many settings you can control the sound system. You can control the display settings, you can control brightness at night. So it's got a whole lot of functionality and Bluetooth built in, which is always useful. And then vehicle information, so you can check your oil level, trip computer. There's a lot you can do with this system. Tire pressure monitoring system. Oh my god, you could just go on and on. You've got media, so your media for your sound system, which is pretty interesting. So you can go to speakers, you can raise the volume, you can increase the volume. It's a really smart system, and you do have navigation built inside. So there's a lot of functionality that you have. You got a hazard here, fuel gauge is here, and the reason why it's an ambient light is, again, that's a BMW trait, because ambient light is the easy light to read. That's your full marker, that's your halfway, that's when you're nearly empty. And this control system, really easy to use, love it. Brilliant system, BMW iDrive, but with a mini skin over it, and it just works. Also, you can, kid you not, you can pull these toggles and it will change the colours on here. if that's something, oh my god, you can have green, you can have blue, you can have deep blue, you can have purple, you can have deep purple, you can have red. Wow, would you like some red? Wow. And then you've got toggles like your map light, interior lights, and the reason why it's like this, where you get these chrome pieces here, these chrome on-off switches, it reminds you of the 60s. It reminds you of original Minis, where they had this. They had this, and this is a hark back to the past, where this is how parts were engineered. They weren't so much buttons, and then a button would be this, would be something like this. It would be a toggle, on off, but in a chrome style with a little LED behind it, to remind you of the past, to remind you of those iconic Minis. And the same here, again, that's donated to the past. That's for a reminder of the iconic Minis of the past, that we're modern, but in a modern Mini. It's just, and LED lights as well, LED. Also, driver's got a rear view, sun blinds, but also a mirror built in with LED lights facing towards you. And love the colour of this as well. It's a fibre, it's like a fabric, but it's a very airy place to be. The vents are spot on. This one is an auto. The autos are very sought after. It's a 6-speed unit, and it's pretty easy going. Leather as well, so it feels really good. I'm just gonna get to my, didn't need to touch the key. And also, again, well done Mini, and keyless entry, keyless start. Let's fire up. Woo! And also, this Mini makes some really funny noises where, if you go into park mode, okay, just show you, get reverse mode. It's just one of those weird things. Look at that. Just to let you know you're reversing. Okay. As far as the seat goes, the adjustability you have is these manual wrenches. That one for lifting the seat up or down, that one for tilt adjustment, and then that one to bring the seat forward or backwards. And more nice touches where the materials are fairly soft. This plastic's quite soft. The buttons all have rubber toggles. Excellent! Which is good. These feel nice and smooth. It feels nice to hold on to. And then that's your indicator up and down. That's your BC button where you can change the info on the LCD screen. Flash your forwards. Sorry, to flash your main beam. And then you've got auto wipers, different sensitivity settings. clean the windscreen, and all sorts of different functions. This little touches as well, which is when you press on the brake pedal, the Mini illuminates the on-off button, and which is like again a hark back to the original Mini with the flip up or down start button. Very cool. So on the Mini, standard Mini Cooper D, you have 4 speakers. Is the sound system good? No. Sound system is okay. That's all it is. It's okay. And that's a shame. Even at maximum volume, it's okay. The speakers themselves, although there's 4, they're not powerful. And because they're not powerful, they cannot produce a powerful bass and a powerful sound. Although the digital processing is very good. So what Luke Wise means by that is you don't get the distortion when the volume's at maximum level. Sounds generally still sound crisp and clear, just not very loud. It's a problem with standard cars. They come with standard speakers. Yeah. Controls for locking the doors and unlocking the doors inside the Mini is these 2 buttons on the driver's side, and well built in by Mini, very well thought out. Even the handbrake, easy, nice detail there by Mini. The chrome dot there, very reminiscent of original Minis, a hark back to the original Mini. And the chrome detail there as well. iDrive system, you do have a where you can write letters and numbers right there with the touchpad. But back is behind the dial. An option is to the right of the dial, back is to the left, and menu is. What's nice is the fact that the menu button is different from the rest of the buttons, so you get a good idea. Oh yeah, that's the menu button, and then good luck trying to figure out the rest of it. But at least you know you can go to menu, you can go straight back to the menu if you don't know what you're doing. So that's just one of those convenience things, you know. You can get a pretty decent amount of shopping in there, overnight bags, whatever else you need, and that's a pretty good size. You can get a lot in there. Hydraulic struts, and pretty easy to shut. Okay. Thanks for watching. Really well put together. Love that all the buttons are soft touch. All the controls, you can tell BMW underneath. Quality and
The little rascal has spirit. As what?
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.